We
Oh
yeah,
shit.
and then like two. All right, yeah, we're on.
Are we live right now?
We's live.
Nice.
Wait
All right.
12 seconds in.
You want to kick it off?
Let's kick it off, boys.
All
So we
right.
got
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Foreign Strategies. We are live. Today's topic is going to be about Ukraine and Kiev, Odessa, Kiev, and what's the other place?
Kharkiv,
Kharkiv.
Kharkiv, and Lviv.
Yeah. So if you guys have any questions pertaining to that, feel free, add to the community, throw it in the chat. T-Bob just got to Ukraine. You want to talk about what's your first impressions of Ukraine? And
So Ukraine actually kind of surprised me, and I wouldn't say in the sense of like the whole like dating aspect. It's more of just like the general population, how I'm treated here. Like it's been great. Like people have been, because typically we have these like notions of like what, like let's say Russia, like Eastern Europe, like people always say like they're real serious, etc. But things have been much different here. People are very nice, very helpful, and I think it's been like I feel like I'm having a better experience here than Mexico.
Mexico City? Oh, Mexico as a whole.
Oh, as a whole, for sure.
Okay.
As a
So
whole.
What you say?
I won't go deeper yet.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, just so you know, guys, we had first of all, shout out to the people who were there on the last live stream. I was in Miami, and now I'm in Jersey, and Walt is in Brazil. Where you at in Brazil? Sao Paulo, right? Walt.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
No, I'm in a place called Morro de Sao Paulo. It's an island off of Salvador.
Off of Salvador.
And I can put that in the chat too.
Yeah. Because I wanna look that up myself. What's the population out there? I mean, you probably don't know that, but is it big, small?
I mean, small. I mean, with like where I'm at currently. I mean, literally the Ubers are wheelbarrows.
Oh damn!
Like, you put your stuff in a wheelbarrow and they take it to the spot. Literally. I can say that.
Dang.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, so it's small.
So we're really going foreign now. Everybody's in a different place. Just so you know, we have the super chats. Last time we didn't have it. Now we figured out how to do it. The super chats are up, guys. So, but yeah. So, what's our thoughts on American men visiting Ukraine? Have you been to Ukraine?
I have not been to Europe yet. That's my plans for hopefully 2023 to kind of back throughout Europe.
That's what's up. You're gonna be here what for like a year, 6 months, something like that.
Well, it gets a little cold in the winter, so I think I can give it a strong 6 or 7.
Okay.
I can give it a strong 6 or 7, like a March to October or something.
Okay. Yeah, those are some good months. Definitely some good months. Or you can always hop down south to places like Greece. I don't think Greece gets cold.
Really? Okay.
Have you been to Greece, Delaney?
No, I haven't been to Greece, but I've met a couple girls from Greece, and it's been good, like good experiences for sure.
Yeah, Greece.
And it's beautiful. I've seen every time I've seen a photo of Greece, it's amazing.
No, it looks incredible. Yeah, I'm out here, bro. One thing I was going to ask you, bro, what's the language? Is there like a strong language gap between Ukrainian people and yourself?
So the younger you go, the better. So comparable to, let's say, Brazil, I would say more people here speak English than Brazil. Comparable to Mexico City, I would say more people in Mexico. Ooh, actually, no, it might be neck and neck. as of right now. Yeah, Mexico City. So, but yeah, Brazil, Rio, definitely more people think he has speak English for sure. Let me see what the just said. She said where. I'm about to send her the link. Let's see.
You find the link? You gonna get on? All right. Yeah. So I don't really know much about Ukraine. I've seen like a couple of travel videos about it, and it seems like a good time. Seems like people are really nice. It seems very safe, and I know T-Bob was lobbying for me to go down there with him, and he's like, "Look, I'm like, oh, okay, that's a good price." And then he was like, "Oh, it's a gem." Like that's, I'm like, so I just look on Nebo, and then I did like a cost comparison. Very affordable out there. So, but, but yeah, that was my first impressions of Ukraine, and I definitely got to get out there at some point.
Yeah, I think it's a must. I think with these next 2 videos I release, it's gonna really like. I'm releasing them. Like the titles are gonna be for marketing, right? The title's gonna be a little bit more trying to get people to click, right? That's just the name of the game. But the whole point of the video is not to not downplay, but like degrade any country or any like certain place. But it's more so to get people to like open their mind and experience other places, because these narratives we have as people, like we have, it's just so much is wrong, like what we think in our heads. And like until you actually get out your comfort zone, it's, like for example, I'm not going to say exactly who I told, told somebody who's close to me that I was coming here. What? There's no black people there. Why would you go there? Blah, 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 blah. It's like, that's how so many people think. They think just because they're going to be the only one out here, they're going to get treated bad, etc. No, you actually get treated better. When there's less of you, you're going to get treated much better. I can tell you that from going to country towns of Texas. I get treated better in there than I am going in Houston or whatever, right? So that is the narrative that I'm trying to push. Like I'm pushing not like the typical places everybody knows. Obviously, I push it because you have to push that at the beginning so you can get people to actually like watch you, right? Yeah. If you're not talking about Brazil, if you're talking about these no-name cities, nobody's going to find you on YouTube, right? So you have to start talking about popular cities, but really what I want to do is push these other places outside of the normal Medellin, Rio, the typical cities. Barcelona, stuff like that.
No, I get you. The first time I traveled out of the States, a lot of people were clowning me. And it was like, why are you going to London? I think London was my first place. And it was
a simple place to go.
And the thing that's so funny is like one of my best trips, but it was my first trip, so a lot of things are hazy. But I ended up flying to London first class. So I'm flying first class. It's crazy. This dude walks up to me. What's going on? This business dude walks up to me. He's like, "You want to fly first class? You want to switch tickets?" I was like, "Yeah." So when I went to London, that was like one of the craziest experiences I had, because they had this thing, travel bug, and once you get bit with it, I got bit with the travel bug in London, and that was it, man. It was no turning back. Do you remember the first time you like traveled somewhere and you were just like, I got to do this, keep going?
I mean, for me, boss man, I used to travel for work, so that kind of helped and funded the travel because the company was paying for it, and so obviously I worked with a ton of travelers also because we all work for the same company. So I had coworkers in like Australia, Dubai, Ireland, like so many different places, and we all had the travel bug. So I mean, since then, I started that job in 2013. Like I did, and
a lag on my part, on my side. T-Bob's, you on mute, bro.
Yeah, I was
Oh, okay. So we got a question. I don't know if somebody got a question for me. How can I go group beard? Yeah, look at Walt's beard. Walt's beard. I want to be like he got beard goals, man. That question should be for him. You want to take that? Just like
Hey, just really just keep that thing combed, use conditioner, and make sure you keep it lined up too. Because if you don't get that lined up at least every week and a half, it starts to look crazy. So just try to keep it lined up and comb it, and let God do the rest. For real.
Yeah. Hey, what's the chances of Costa Rica coming in?
She doesn't understand what I'm saying, so I'm about to send her a picture.
Oh, okay. All you gotta do is send her the link, and she could just click on it.
She could just come on like, oh snap, what did I get myself into? Yeah, I'm just gonna send this thing.
Delane, I got a question, bro.
What's up, man?
I think you mentioned that. So why were they clowning you?
Oh, because I was coming straight out of college, and they were like saying that why would you go to London? Like same thing. It's like all white people. They got funny accents, and the thing is like London is like multicultural or whatever. That's the comments that was coming at me was just saying like the same thing as T-Bob was related to. Like there's no black people there. They got funny accents. Like, fish and chips, blah blah blah, and that was pretty much it. And I had a really good time, man. It was just like I enjoyed the accents. I contemplated moving there and working in London because I always had like this. I always wanted an accent like Idris Elba or like Daniel Craig or like sophisticated, posh, like gentleman, like so. Yeah, I actually went back the second time, and I had a really good time both times. So that basically kicked off the travel. But when I did that, I was like, yo, I got to travel more. That was it for me.
Yeah, let's get it, man. Yeah, I mean, I love what you guys are doing because I think you guys are definitely encouraging people to travel more and at least explore the options too. I know a lot of people have different reservations or whatever, but whole platform team to just encourage people just to get out there and just see for themselves, honestly.
Yeah, definitely.
You see the question in the chat?
What's that?
Where are your locations? Roach, Ukraine.
I just came.
What were you saying?
No, I'm saying I just came back from Miami. I'm in Jersey right now. And then T-Bob, where you at?
So Roach, I'm actually in Ukraine right now. I'm in Kiev currently. Been here today is my first day, I consider. Yesterday wasn't a day. So yeah, first full day in Kiev, Ukraine. I should be here for maybe 2 weeks. I might hop over to another city, but I'll be in Ukraine for a total of 2 weeks. And after this, I'm heading to Portugal. So
oh wow, that's what's up.
Yeah. So I'll be bouncing around for the next month in Europe.
And to answer Buddy's question, I'm currently in Morro do Sao Paulo. It's an island off of Salvador. Salvador is a state in Brazil. And to answer the other brother's question, Jaquil, hit me on a little DM and we can talk about that. I ain't gonna put all that information up here, but hit me on a DM and I got you. And no, I don't have a channel.
Yeah. So
Costa Rica asked, she was like, "What am I supposed to talk about?" So I guess
she don't really. She could just answer a few questions. She didn't really gotta go ham. Like we could do smash or pass with her.
She's like, "Yo, you want to rate some dudes?"
Like, if anybody have an Instagram, they want to like see if they want to see if the Instagram is tight. And I mean, yeah, you could show us the Instagram, but we fellas, right? So it's nothing like showing a female, a woman Instagram, and she can just rate it, and they can get some insight. Maybe she can elaborate on why she made her decision.
Yo, do you think it'd be straight for her if like the chat or one of us gave her like our Instagrams? But yo, we here right now. Rate our Instagram. Give us some feedback. Give us some live feedback.
Yeah.
Would that be a good look?
I'm a FaceTime her right now. And
Okay. Okay.
she's like, Jesus,
Hey Damo, hit me with a DM, bro, and I can tell you a little bit about Medellin.
but yeah, I guess to keep it going, what you want to talk about regarding this? What did they just say? Passport, first trip, solo travel, first step, my passport. How's the flesh in Ukraine? I shouldn't say that too loud. Bro, let's just say you see supermodels in Ukraine like you see fat women in the States. Simple as that. This should be straight up. That's to be 100%
It makes a lot of sense.
straight up, bro. Supermodels.
Okay.
So,
And how long are you gonna be in Portugal for, my guy?
I think 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 weeks. Yeah. So 2 and 2.
Oh yeah, and Captain, the internet's official. Just depends on where you at, but like the internet's pretty cool here in Brazil.
Internet's cool in Brazil. Man, internet's great out here as well. In Kiev, internet's great.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, internet's great. Just infrastructure's very good infrastructure out here. What else can I say about it? Temperatures right now are, I would say, like in the low 80s in the summertime. So pleasant. It's not very humid. What else can I say? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, my day in Kiev.
Okay. I want to salute you guys too for that fast.com. I had no idea about that. That's what's up. That's official.
Yeah, what's your place looking like now on fast.com?
Shit, it ain't the smoothest, but I was able to teach. I do instructional design, so I was able to host a class with no issue. But I'm on an island with wheelbarrows, so
Yeah, one of my friends, I have a channel called Great Spaces TV, and the guy, he saw my Playa del Carmen video, and he was like, "Yo, you the guy from Great Spaces TV?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, so we started hanging out, and then I asked him to come with me to Mexico City to help me do some filming, and he was like, "Yo, you should check out fast.com. It tells you how fast the internet is wherever you go." So whenever he told me that, that's the move. What I go to check to see, like before I even go into a cafe, I'm like, let me see if the internet's fast. If it's fast, then I rock with the cafe. But it's definitely a game changer. Helps out a lot.
JK, what you mean by iffy, bro? Iffy in looks? That definitely wouldn't be the case. Or iffy like in like
maybe the attitude, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, he must be talking about something like that.
Hey, T-Bob. T-Bob's on mute. So so T-Bob he got some company right now, and she can't get on because I don't think she speaks English 100%. So I had the whole show formatted, and I thought she was speaks English, but guys, what's that?
Does she speak Spanish?
I don't know.
Costa Rica, I would assume. Maybe.
Well, Costa Rica, once you get in, you speak Spanish?
Mm-hmm.
Because if Costa Rica gets on, I can ask the question, and then you can ask her the question in Spanish. and I could just
Okay.
we could just run through a few questions with her with the questions I have for the Ukraine girl. We could just spin it. But
Okay. Yeah.
but we had this idea of like we're gonna do Smash or Pass. You know, people could just donate $5 and then give us
Mhm.
the Instagram, and then
Perfect.
the girls can rate it, and they could just be like, "You got a question? Well,
Yeah, boss. Yeah, hit me on my DM. We could talk about that. So yeah, I definitely do all that. While you brother Chumba, do you have a preferred credit card? I use a Chase Sapphire card, and yeah, Chase Sapphire is cool. And then yeah, I use the Chase Sapphire. No foreign fees, none of that.
hey T-Bob, Walt speaks Spanish, so if Costa Rica gets on and I ask a question, they can like communicate easily. So
They
I can
can.
some of the questions that I have from Ukraine, I can switch it. Just,
Okay.
you know what I mean? We can go to Costa Rica talk about that.
Yeah, I'm FaceTiming her right now and see if she answers.
Okay.
My man in Ukraine FaceTime the coast. Hey, he really want a national.
Foreign strategy.
Yo, wow. What's up?
Hey, who in the chat's in Rio? Or hit me up. Whoever's in the chat who's in Rio, hit me up on the gram and we can connect. I'll be back there on next Thursday or this Thursday, excuse me. And then hold on, Cartagena. Hold on, Dylan. I don't want to take over your whole chat, so don't let me
take it over.
To answer Captain Save about Cartagena. Bro, Cartagena is dope, but again, T-Bob may have a different opinion about this, but this is my opinion.
Oh, let's hear this.
Look, if you're gonna be super active in these streets in Cartagena, because there's a lot of activity, if you know what I mean, you may want to stay someplace where they do have a guard. Because if you're worried about, getting robbed or got or whatever, trust me, when you have a guard there, they're gonna leash your ID, and it's just gonna be her and you or whatever, and everything's gonna be straight. And they see her walk in, they see her walk out. That's one thing I will say. Another thing about Cartagena is dope, but know where you're going because they will harass you in the streets, trying to get you to buy this and buy that. So if you walk around aimlessly and super lost, they're gonna spot you out immediately. So if you don't like to be super bothered, hey, get on Google Maps and just know where you're going, right? So just so that way you just walk with a mission. And I mean, there's a few other things, so it just depends what you want in particular. But that's what I would say about the Airbnbs. Oh yeah, also about the Airbnb, some places won't let you have a guest, like the homie T-Bob said in the video. So definitely hit them up, or they will pressure you like, nah, no guest. And I learned Spanish. I took classes, but I also lived in San Diego, so that's in the border of Mexico. So I have a lot of Mexican friends.
What's that? One will be Dynamic Duo will be in Rio. I'm looking to be in Rio. I'm looking to go to Brazil in like a month. I need to calm down on my spending. We just started a new business. We got the LLC up, business account. We like when you guys see these new videos, you see the animation. Like we had to pay for that. Then we hired the lady, this beautiful English lady, black woman. And she says, "Welcome to Foreign Strategies." I picked her out. So we just start spending, and then I'm like, yo, man, I when that money is gonna come back. So now I'm just like, no, I'm reading up, putting some time in with my 9 to 5. I'm working remotely at home, and I have like my other travel channel, and I'm doing like other things. But once we get that straight, what we want to do is have a podcast with a panel, and all of us is in one place. And luckily, Walt is there. Walt is the homie, so we'd love to have him anytime. And we're just gonna have women on the panel, and we're gonna just be talking about, strategy. So I say about a month and maybe 6 weeks. He's gonna be in Rio. T. Eric will be going ham. We got a super chat from Carvin Snell.
Oh, Carbon.
Carvin Snell is rocking with us, man. How do you
Shout out
even
to
blow
him.
that up? How do you blow that up? How do you put that on the screen?
Have a drink on me, brothers. Man, appreciate you, Carbon. Respect.
How do you put that on the screen, T-Bob? Like this. There's a way to do that.
Let's
So
see.
we show like this, show the support.
I think you can see it on the comments, like his donation. Can you see
Oh
that?
yeah, I can see that.
Appreciate that, man. Real talk. That's respect.
So we've been trying to figure out how we're going to do the podcast for a length of time. Are we going to be there for 3 months? If the thing, I'm telling you right now, if it picks off and we're making great money, we're going to stay there till the wheels falls off. And what great place to stay till the wheel falls off in Rio. So,
Hey, bro. Also,
I think
on 2 months ago, I'm still here.
yeah, and I already know I'm gonna love it there. I have a little. Tupac told me the other day he was talking to this girl and he's like, yeah, one of his friends was on a bus and they got robbed. The whole bus got robbed. They got all help at gunpoint. T-Bar can tell you about it. And I was like, what? And he was like, it's somewhere in Rio. So I was really shocked, man. So I think, I still have my premonitions about certain things. Like I'm just gonna be extra careful and I have to worry about do I want to get on public transportation? I'd rather prefer Ubers. Do I need a driver? Stuff like that. Those are the
everywhere,
things. Uber everywhere, right?
Uber.
T-Bob told me that story, man. I was like, man, they took everything, documents, phone, bags. They held the bus on gunpoint. The thing is, I don't know the further detail. He can probably tell you more. But I mean, I guess these things happen, man. And I was like, you know what? Hey, T-Bob, remember you was telling me about your friend was on this bus and they got held up?
Yeah.
Was that Rio?
Yeah, that was in Rio. Yeah,
Okay.
that's Rio. Last week in Rio. So yeah, man. It's
Never getting on a bus.
Great. Yeah, Rio's great, but yeah, it has this like every place. We saying what?
You don't need to get on a bus, especially if you're really not going nowhere.
Yeah.
Man, you can take that $1 Uber and be safe.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I had I had this chick ask me while I was out there. She's, oh, you don't ride the bus, and I was like, I mean, no, I mean, I didn't want to say because it's cheap. I was just like, no, I mean, what? It's more work to take a bus than to just get an Uber, right? What Carbon said?
He said, I went abroad, but these white boys here in LA keep trying to rush the cabins or flights at LAX. One of them fools is driving a stolen car on the runway yesterday.
Actually, I did see something popped off at LAX.
What the heck?
I didn't see what actually happened, but that's what happened.
Ooh,
Not surprising.
the world going crazy, bro.
That is not surprising. Yeah,
bro. Stuff like that was happening a lot when COVID popped off. As soon as that popped off, people were going nuts, man.
I feel like they're going nuts now too in the U.S. at least. I feel like the U.S. is just after COVID is kind of over now. People are just
violent.
What's good with Costa? What she said?
So she was on and off. She got really shy. She's, oh, I gotta do her makeup, blah blah blah. I was like, no, you look fine. And then she said, then when I was like, all right, I'll just text you. I was getting off the phone. She's like, okay, just send me the messages, the questions you'll ask. And then I was like, just get on now.
She could just do smash or pass. She could just chill.
Yeah.
She ain't even got to answer questions, really.
she's definitely down.
Yeah, I
I
could
think
totally.
I caught off guard.
Yeah, it's something that she's never done before. Give me deer in the headlights. How was Brazil for New Year's? Anybody know that?
No, sir. I haven't been here for New Year's. Maybe I think I want to go stay here for New Year's this year, so we'll see. But I can't tell you from experience. But I heard it's dummy wild.
I got another super chat.
They're
677 HTG HGPN.
So I was feeling the turkey video. The girl was lit, homie. Any girls like that in Europe that are open? Oh man, yeah, that turkey video. She was very interesting. Definitely cool chick. Definitely would be a great, like, if you're looking for like a wife, she'll be great. But sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. I got Costa Rica texting me. Let me focus. Yeah, let me focus. But appreciate that though, man. Definitely Turkey. If you haven't been, I would check it out. They're different. I can't compare. I honestly can't put a comparison on to, like, the Turkish women compared to anybody else. They're completely different. They do things differently. And if you like somebody to be all over you all the time, hey, that's perfect. Turkey, I would say go to Turkey.
We're in Turkey, so I can go tomorrow.
She was from not Istanbul. Well, she grew up in Istanbul, so I guess you could say Istanbul.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, she's drop dead gorgeous.
Nice.
Yeah, man, Turkey's dope. I want to go back. I was actually thinking of doing Turkey instead of Portugal. But
you got to move there now, so you got more experience.
What? Oh, in Turkey?
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I was thinking, but it's like, I've already been there before. I guess I should check off another country, but yeah, I'll definitely go back without a doubt. Food's good as well. Good prices. A lot of things to do. Like, I could live in Istanbul. I mean, it's a little hectic of a city.
Yeah,
like, it's big. They drive crazy. They don't stop. They don't. They do, but they're like undercover.
What the hell?
So like the Ubers there are like these big black vans, because when they had just the typical Ubers, they were getting, like, the taxi drivers were like just like damage their cars and stuff like that. So they have to like be undercover. Yeah, but they don't play in Turkey, man. They do not play in Turkey. But yeah, I definitely recommend it, man. HTG, it's a dope spot, and there's plenty in Europe. I'm Team Europe. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah,
I'm giving
I'm Team Afro. I'm Team Afro.
Yeah, I'm Team South America all day.
Yeah. So we got the whole world. Well, we got to get Asia in here. Who's Asia in the chat?
We will. No, we definitely got to hit Asia. I mean, I've been to Japan though. Japan was cool.
How was Japan?
Japan was cool, bro. I mean, Japan was cool. A lot different than like South America, but like very, very clean. Man, just an incredible country, very green, and it's sneaky big too. Like, we were on some of those like speed rails for like hours. I'm like, God, how far is it? So, no, but no, it was a good experience.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, it's very modernized too, I hear, out there. Japan.
I was in Africa, bro. I was born in Cameroon.
You were born in Cameroon?
I was born in Cameroon, yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. I didn't know you were Cameroon. That's what's up.
Yeah, so I'm definitely Team Africa. Yeah.
I'm Team Africa too, Cape Town.
To go back and
you said Cape Town, bro. That ain't no. He said Cape Town. Team Africa.
Uganda. I'll go there. Ghana. I don't know about Nigeria.
Oh, hold up. HTGG hit us with another 20. I met Turkish dudes in Germany and they were the friendliest people I ran into. They called me over to take champagne shots with them, and they were so curious about American culture. They always friend. Yeah, honestly, very true. For my handy people back in Texas that do like the handyman work, they're actually from Turkey, and this husband and wife team.
Mm-hmm.
Greatest people. They are so nice, very welcoming, especially when they found out my name. My name is actually Turkish or Arabic. So they treated me even better then. But yeah, great people, very hospitable. So yeah, I wouldn't mind living out there for sure. They definitely take care of you. For sure.
It's a Cap Town.
Appreciate that, HTG, man. Respect, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah, appreciate the super chat, man. That's what's up, man.
Where in Germany? Where are you? Berlin or somewhere else? Because I know they have a pretty big Turkish population out there.
Man, Turkey's getting some buzz, man. I might have to put that on my list.
Turkey.
Some buzz, man.
Turkey.
Go out there and mess with my clingy girls.
That's what?
Huh?
Oh, yeah, that's we did that. Goes out.
Man, cool.
So I was gonna ask Walt, when did he move to the US?
I moved to the US when I was 2.5.
Okay. Have you been back?
No, I haven't. Like my family's been back a few times, but just due to like different work stuff and school stuff, I haven't been able to go. And kind of now, this would there's dealing with a few little civil issues. So I don't know when I'll get a chance to go back. But I want to go back badly. And there's other places I want to travel within Africa too. So hopefully I can spend some time out there, like 2-3 months for sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to get out there as well. My folks, actually, not my folks, but my mom used to work out there in Angola, and she lived out there. Her and my little brother lived out there for a while, and just couldn't make it out there. I was so pissed off. They like moved by the time I had a chance to, but I had a good experience. Like for my little brother, that was really good for him to get to say he lived in Africa.
How long did you live out there?
How long? Yeah, it was almost 2 years.
Oh, they speak Portuguese there, right?
Yeah, they speak Portuguese. Yeah. But yeah, man, he came back a changed man.
That's crazy.
So yeah, I'm definitely jealous. I wish I got that experience when I was really young to live in a place like Africa, Angola.
Wait, where's your brother now?
Where's he now?
Yeah,
He's back. Yeah, he's in Houston. Yeah. He's back in Houston. But yeah, man, that's what's up, man. Hamburg. I love Hamburg.
Really?
Yeah, Hamburg is a sneaky live city, man. It's beautiful too.
Sneaky live. I think Lena is in.
That's where she lives. Which Europe city?
She said a small town. I forgot what it was. But she said Berlin is better though. She said we like Berlin.
Jukel, I don't understand which Europe city is the gal them giving up. Repeat that for me, Jukel. And then we got, I don't recommend Hamburg there. Kind of, you think so? Actually, dude, I felt Berlin is kind of, honestly, I would say Berlin's probably one of the most racist places I've been on like traveling, because until they found out I was American, a lot of these places they treated you differently. So yeah, Berlin kind of, and they call rap music parties black music. So they say, oh, it's black music night.
Oh, but they just classify it.
In Berlin.
Yeah,
Lithuania. No, man, I want to get to Lithuania though. Lithuania, Estonia. There's this guy always on, what's his name? Channel, I can't remember his name, but he's always in the chats. He lives in Estonia, and he's always like, "Yo, brothers, you gotta get to Estonia." He keeps saying it.
Well, yeah. When I went
No,
to
we have
Kevin.
a former child.
Kevin, come on.
As a group one time.
what you say?
No, we gotta really link up as a group. Like we really gotta like pick a city or country or whatever and just mob there as a group one time and just see what just see what the energy's like.
Let's do it. I'm down.
It's good to me.
Here we can do Iceland. It's like we all gonna be. Which they gonna be like, all right, which one? That's
What's that? Who's that?
That's the shorty I was with in Miami. And
She's from Ukraine, Croatia. Where's she from?
all right, so she's from she lives in Germany, but she's from Ukraine. If that makes any sense.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Hold on a second. Let me show some receipts.
You gonna put the username in the chat or what's the deal?
The username and chat?
You gonna put her at in the chat or what's the deal?
Yeah, go ahead. You wrong.
Hey, the chat like, so what's the at?
So what's the hey y'all ask the lane for old girl's Insta. It's too funny.
Receipts.
All good.
She's in Germany right now, and I was with her in Miami. That's why I went to Miami. I went to hang out with her for like 4 nights, and she's inviting me to go to Europe, somewhere in Europe. And she's like, spend some time in Europe. I was like, cool. But she said that go to Berlin. I said, nah, don't do it. So I like the chat.
Don't do it.
All right. So she was like, yeah, I'm like an hour away from Berlin. So if you want to ever come out there, I'm like, yo, Germany's like locked down, but we could hit a neutral spot. And but yeah, wait, it says on her Instagram where she's from.
She's Russian, I think, bro.
She is.
Bro, how don't you know what she is?
Hey, what flag is white, red, and blue?
It's Russian, bro.
Okay, she's
that
Russian.
Can be many flags. That can be.
Hold on, let me make sure.
That could be a lot of flags. White, red, and blue.
But the way she looked, bro, yeah, that's Russian, bro.
She was raised in Germany. Yeah.
But Hamburg is big for. I didn't know Hamburg had a big black community. But now Berlin isn't racist. I would just say that's the most I've experienced overseas was in Berlin. But Berlin's dope. I like Berlin.
I heard they turned up in Berlin.
Bro, too much. I got sick.
My boy said he had to leave. It was too
bro.
Yeah,
it's almost stupid. Like it's almost like why party till 10 in the morning? Like
yeah.
Like, why is that cool? You wait to go out at 3 in the morning.
Nope.
Like, that's a waste of day. Yeah. I want to be asleep at 1:30, bro. I'm
too much.
You said 1:30.
Bro, honestly, bro. Actually, if it was up to me, I'd pull a Delane.
What's that?
What's up?
What you do, Delane? What's your style of dating?
All right, I'm gonna break it down. All right, I'm gonna break it down.
I love it.
It changes depending on where you go. Like in the States, my style of dating changes, but from overseas, it changes. But all right, so what I do is, if it's online, I test to see what the interest is, right? If it's high interest, if the interest is 8, 9, or 10 or above, I'll be like, hey, listen, let's get together. I throw a little compliment in there. If she gives me a compliment back, I'll be like, hey, listen, let's get together. How about we have drinks in my place?
Oh, straight to your place.
Straight to my place. How about we have drinks in my place? Now, I'm only doing that because she has high interest, right? But if she didn't have high interest and she had mediocre interest, because I remember when I was in Playa del Carmen, right? I met this Brazilian girl, and she's on my my travel channel. I made a couple of videos with her. She's from Rio, bad, just big everywhere, and I was kind of intimidated because she was my first Brazilian woman, so I didn't know how to approach her. But I was like, whatever, I'm gonna go with it. So I was like, I did the whole, how about we have drinks at my place? And she was like, how about we meet somewhere in public? I don't really know you. And I was like, cool. She has medium interest. So I met her in a place that was close to my spot. We had drinks, but then like I saw that interest was raised. So she had medium interest and then it was raised to high. So then I saw like we was touchy feely. We was like flirting with each other, and I was like, in my head, I was like, oh, I got this. And I ended up closing on the first night. So it's kind of like, it's a test, and it's just a test of interest. Now, if it's a girl, I don't really know where it is, and I'm not going to go with that approach. But the only reason why I do that is because I made a video on this about foodie calls, like women, using guys for food or whatever the case may be. I'm not like, I want to have a great experience too, right? I want to go out. I want to hit a restaurant. I want to go out. I want to see a nice beach. I want to do all these nice things. But I feel like nowadays you got to kind of be on your P's and Q's, and you got to be like, yo, what's in it for her? What's her hidden motive? Sometimes I just do it just to see where a level of interest is.
100%.
I really don't want to bring it back to my spot. But if I see that she has high interest, I'm really attracted to her. I'm like, what's the worst she could say? Let's meet in public. I'm like, cool. So we meet in public then. So that's pretty much my strategy. But it's like, there's levels to it. And I mean, T-Bob, has it been working when we were in Mexico City?
It works. Oh, it definitely works.
That culture is different.
I witnessed it.
And
what you say?
Well, I feel like the culture that Latin America, South American culture is different. Like if you ask for like the Instagram or the number, you don't gotta wait like a week or two to ask for that. They give that up, whatever. And then like if they're down, like you said, the interest is high. All right, cool, let's kick it. Your spot, cool. I got faith in you. That's not gonna pop off in the States, but not for real, not as often as maybe other places. But yeah, I mean, I think it's also a culture thing, maybe.
Right. I mean, when I met Lena, the first night, we actually was matching a couple times. We were matching in Australia. We matched one time, but then we never got up. Then we matched in Saloon. We never got up. I actually tried that on her until she was like, oh, it was meet in public. So I had like a totally different impression of her because her Instagram is like very luxury. She's always at a luxury spot. So I was like, man, I don't know about this one. Like she looked like she just want free meal. Like she's just trying to like. So I was already like predetermined like what she was.
Yeah.
So we matched again in Playa del Carmen.
Damn, you follow each other?
Yeah. So I was like, so we matched again, and I was like, let's meet up for a drink. So we met up for a drink, and I had my boy Charles and I had another girl come with me. I was like, guys, come with me just in case this don't work out. Because like I had a feeling that when I would meet her, she would be kind of standoffish. And like when I met her, she was totally opposite. She was mad cool. I gave my friend the sign, like, yo, I'll meet you guys. And we hung out till like 8 a.m, bro.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we hit it off like it was a lot of sparks, a lot of chemistry. And then the second time we hung out, that's when I closed. And like when I'm in Miami, when I was with her in Miami, it was just like open floodgates. Like I felt like she was my girl, like we walking around. So
that's what's up.
But yeah, you're right. You can't that strategy won't float in America and a lot of places. The chances of you doing that strategy is not really won't work too well.
Hey, Mr. Gold Bar, hey bro, you just dropped the gem. That's what I've been doing. Order the car for them so you know what time it is, and just for safety issues too. Like I wanted to actually talk to T-Bob about that. Like did you ever feel whenever you were like in Colombia or like Rio, like, hold on, I want to meet in a public place just because I want to check the scene or check the energy? Did you ever feel that way at any time?
In Colombia, actually, you know what? No, because each time before I invite them over, I vet the Instagram. I vet all of that very well. I make sure they have friends, et cetera, et cetera, before I invite them over. So I haven't felt iffy about that. I've had one scenario when I was already out with the girl. I actually speak about in this video I'm about to release, where this is one that I met her out. I didn't even, because usually I just meet them out. I usually don't invite people straight over. That's generally not my style. But I had a situation to where she was like trying to like get me to go to places I really didn't want to go to. More so in the sense, more so in the sense they're trying to get me to spend money.
This in Colombia?
This is in Colombia, so yeah, it's actually No, I'm just gonna release that video tonight. Fuck it. But
release it, bro.
I should do the other part for it. But yeah, I'll speak about that in this video, about that situation. But generally speaking, I would say in Brazil, you're more safe than Colombia. Generally, with the I think you're gonna run into more of those iffy scenarios in Colombia, without a doubt.
That's why I didn't want to go to Colombia for a while, because of that main reason.
Colombia's like that, and actually Odessa, Ukraine is like that too. So
wait, what?
Odessa, Ukraine.
Yeah.
So that's like the more touristy part of Ukraine, and actually the guy I was hanging out with today, I was asking him. He's actually a Ukrainian guy, and I was asking him.
Somebody said something crazy.
Oh, I saw that too. I
can't be reading chats and talking because they throw you off. What they say?
He said, "I gave up on dating. That's why I wanted someone to start a tricking strategies channel."
Bro, I saw that shit too. I said, he's killing me right now.
Bro, that would hit though. You already know it. People will watch it just because of the name.
They just watch it. Hey, they're gonna go, how do you want to watch it?
How you trick on a budget?
How do you trick Bitcoin?
How you trick on a budget?
What's the best places to trick?
Exactly.
What's the best, bro?
Top 5 best places to trick.
Oh man,
hey, bro, I think we just got a new channel. That's 3.
Now, if you see that channel pop up,
hey, Delane gonna lead it.
Yo, I'm definitely not gonna lead it.
Yeah, you're gonna lead it.
If I lead it, like, I can't have you on Fun Strategies no more, man.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, bro, I'm at the tricking. Let me go back up and read some of these.
We skipped a bunch, but damn, man.
So, hey guys, do Ukraine girls like black guys? I'm gonna make a video on that. But to be honest, I'm gonna be straight up. There's no place in the world that doesn't like black guys. No place. There's not a country. So that should answer your question.
Let me ask something to that, if you don't mind. To my brothers in the chat, as you can see, we all 3 here are traveling. A lot of times you really just gotta go and see for yourself. Like he said, and a lot of times there's not a lot of brothers when you go to, let's say, places like Turkey or all these other places. So you ain't gotta deal with all the other competition you may be worried about here in your hometown. It's really sometimes just you. Trust me. So again, definitely, we encourage you to, update those passports or get your passport and go see for yourself and then report back. Trust.
Yeah, trust. You will not be disappointed. What?
I'm gonna go on a limb and I'm gonna say I'm gonna back wall up. I'm gonna approve. Damn, my lens light almost smacked me in my face. So I'm just gonna go and say it. I approved that message, and it's actually a cheat code because I was talking to this Asian chick about a year ago, and she's like, "Man, you really do well in America." And I was like, "Why you say that?" She's like, a lot of brothers go to like Philippines or like Thailand, and these dudes just be like in their home country, they ain't really doing well, so they go there." And I'm like, "So what are you saying?" She's like, "Man, I be seeing dudes busted, don't got nothing going for them, but then when they go out there, they're like kings." And she was like, "If you go out there, it'd be just crazy. It'd be bananas." And I was just like, "Wow." But like, that's like a cheat code. Like, if you go, it's like pure economics. You go there, the supply is low. That means there's a high demand.
High demand. I'm telling you, middle of nowhere Russia will be better than. I say this. I'm repeating myself.
No, I was just thinking like he was like, "Yo, we'll go to Iceland." He's like, "Yo, I'm going to Iceland first, and then when I'm done, you can come to Iceland after me."
It's like we ain't going together. You would not see us together in Iceland.
Hey, let me keep it 100, bro. So I'm on the app or whatever. I get some chicks Instagrams, and I go to their page, followed by solely Vagin. I'm like, oh, he done already. I'm like, I'm not here in Brazil. I'm like, hell, the homie did not.
Like, oh man,
Bro, hey, more than once. Hey, Cartagena, Rio. I said, shoot, I gotta go to Salvador. I gotta go to uncharted territory.
that's how it is, man. That's how
I'm big bro though, so we all good.
I love it, bro. I love it.
Yeah.
It's funny, yeah. It'd be like that, man. Dude. I actually remember we were in Mexico City. We met this cat at WeWork.
Yeah.
And you remember that? And we exchanged Instagrams. And then once he left, he hit me up.
Black guy.
Yeah, the black. He's like, bro, how we got like 10 mutual matches?
Yeah. I got three. I had 3 mutual matches.
Not matches, but
like followers. Yeah.
Right. Followers.
Hey.
Yeah.
Jesus. So I'm not trying to deal with that. I ain't trying to match with I ain't trying to share nothing with Delane on these trips. So
but here's the thing though, when we was in Mexico,
it's big city, so that helped.
Yeah, it wasn't like, I think we had really good communication too. It was just like, it's like, yo, because did we ever match with the same girl?
Maybe like the ones you really didn't like
okay,
pay attention to. Yeah. Well, luckily, Jesus, yeah, man, I could see that. Oh man, that's crazy. It's a small, big world, but it's small.
Small, yeah. Hey, T-Bob, so are you a perpetual traveler? Something I've always wanted to ask you, like, because I know I've seen your content from a lot of different places, or are you kind of in the realm of like, all right, I'm gonna be gone for like 6 weeks to 2 months, come back to the States, reset, and then I'm back at it again? Or are you gone for like 3 months, 6 months, 9 months? What's your strategy?
So yeah, the most I've been gone at a time has been, I think, probably 5-6 weeks. Well, within the past, since I lived in Scotland, and of course I was gone for a while, but once I moved back to the States in 2016, I moved back in 2017. I've been pretty much that like 5 weeks on, come back to the States for at least a month, and then I go again. Maybe soon I'm going to start staying a little bit longer. Maybe like 2-3 months at a time, longer. But I'm still not at the point where I can 100% be gone.
Okay.
Yeah, but I can push it.
How long did you live in Scotland for?
I was there for 2 years.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, 2 years. That's another great place to visit, guys. Scotland.
Sure.
Had a good time. Good time.
No, yeah, for sure. I'm gonna tell the chat right now. Look, hey chat, I'm trying to travel. I'm doing the South American thing for a minute, but 2023, I'm trying to do the Asia and Europe thing. So, give me y'all a heads up. It'd be cool to link up with some of y'all anywhere in Asia or Europe, and even parts of Africa. Try like Morocco, all those places.
Yeah, Ghana. I hear Ghana's a good time. Yeah, I really want to make it to Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
And what was it, December? I think they had this big festival. Some guy was telling us that, right, Delane, in Mexico City.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I forgot the name.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure if you type in festival, December, Ghana,
yeah, I'll figure it out.
you'll see something from the past years that pop up.
So Kevin's saying that this guy said that in Ukraine, if you like 4 inches of makeup on a face, lip injections, you will love Ukraine. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
That sounds like America too.
Yeah.
You see that a lot in like Miami, right?
Oh yeah, that Miami is nothing but plastic, but it's a plastic city.
Or Colombia, maybe.
Yeah, Colombia too.
They have a lot of fake bodies out there.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't see a lot of makeup, but like the fakeness though, like the bodies though.
Bodies be like too much, right? It'd be like kind of like the hip to waist ratio be off.
You already look good. Like that shit looks ridiculous to me.
Yeah.
But she fell asleep.
She did?
Cool.
Just sleep. Just sleep.
Passed out?
Yeah, I guess. Came here, fell asleep.
Hey. Hey.
Stuff to deal with, man. But what else we got? Mr. Gold's in Cartagena right now. That's what's up.
How long you gonna be out there, bro?
Yo, do we know how many people are watching right now?
You can't see it?
Nah, I don't see it. Guys, make sure that you know what I noticed whenever we do live stream, they kind of get pushed to the back burner as far as like, for people who are not here and then watching it in the future. Make sure you get the likes up so that we can get that algorithm popping.
Sure.
Captain Save. I was about to read it. Captain Save. That's Captain Save. Women are too flaky nowadays. She don't ever want to come back. I mean, like come back as in like come straight to the place, or like come back after you meet out. Is that no? Yeah, man. Height ain't ever a problem.
But that's like
even in tall countries, bro. Even in Amsterdam. Okay, it's not a country, but it's a city. The Dutch are the tallest in the world, I think, on average, and not a problem.
Yeah,
not a problem.
So you wanna wrap up in a little bit?
Yeah, let's wrap up.
Because you got company, and I only plan for us to do a 30-minute joint, but
lives are easy to.
Nah, this is cool, man.
That's good.
Yo, he already started Tricking Strategies. We'll go to Tricking Strategies at Wall Street.
Wall Street, he started.
Tricking Strategies. We're gonna talk about Bitcoin. We're gonna talk about the ETFs. We're gonna talk about
one-on-one consulting.
Yo, check out the meet and greets.
Now, but shout out to everybody.
Yes, yo, respect to the people who put the super chats and support and likes, man. I really, really appreciate it, because right now we just getting started, and like I remember when we did a podcast, an official podcast pre-recorded with a Mexican Haitian girl and a Mexican Brazilian girl, and they're really gorgeous. And we did it in Mexico City. It was our first time, and we're gonna get that queued up, and we're gonna have some behind the scenes stuff on that video as well. That's going to be on our Patreon, on patreon.com/foreign strategies. Behind the scenes stuff on that. Once we get that video out, it's going to be just a touch of how we're going to do the podcast. But I'm really excited for us to. I can't wait for us to do the official podcast because that's where we really want to do, right? And this light is about to take me out.
So is the comment showing on the screen? Like, did the comment pop up?
It just popped up on its own.
Yeah,
I didn't know how. You can do that.
I think I clicked something on that. I was trying to reply.
Yeah, you highlight it. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like when someone put a super chat up, we can highlight it.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
I figured it out. Okay.
But we know for next time, you got highlight questions and bring them to the front. You got to show me how to do that.
Yeah, I did it on accident. That's how I learn stuff. just be clicking. Okay. I'm trying to, man. But serious question about the men in these foreign. We'll read the rest of these questions and be done.
Okay.
But serious question, what about men in these foreign, especially Europe, they hate on brothers? Nah, man. Honestly, especially here in Ukraine, you would think so. I was out with a lady last night, and dude, I was the only black guy around, like literally only black guy around. And I was with a Ukrainian lady, and nobody was looking, nobody was nothing. They were just minding their own business, which I was actually surprised. I thought I was gonna get more looks out here, but people ain't worried about me. So
they're not worried about you.
They really ain't. Yeah, they ain't worried about me. So it was nice.
It's like going to the gym, man. You think people were looking at you? People just trying to work out. They're just trying to get their fitness in. It's the same thing as like going to a place like that, man. People just trying to have a good time. For the most part, not worried about you. It's probably all in your head, you know.
And honestly, in these places where at least amount of us going. So, like, say compared to Colombia, right? I guarantee the guys there are probably more mad in Colombia because there's more blacks going to Colombia dating their women than places like here. It's like you see one every month, whereas there you see it nonstop. So that's why you want to get there before everybody else goes. This is why I'm pushing. Yes, yeah, because stuff changes quickly. Yes. The way the world is now, you better get that flight tomorrow, man. I'm serious. That's
Are you guys vaccinated? Are you guys vaccinated?
Nah. Next week. I got to do it for work.
Oh, they're making you do it?
Yeah. I'm getting vaccinated next week.
Yeah.
How about you? You getting shot? Well,
I work in a clinic, so I've been vaccinated.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're like one of the first ones to get it. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Lithuania. What about Lithuania? I haven't been there yet, but I've talked to some people there. They seem cool. I bet it's I bet you it's similar to like Ukraine. Like they have a lot of Russian influence and stuff. So yeah, it's probably similar culture.
Nice.
Well, Carbon Snail, I was not on that live stream, but I'm gonna look them up.
Yeah, Black Men's Travel. They actually went live today, and they were talking about Kevin Samuels about something.
Oh, really? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're talking about Men's Week.
Okay.
Yeah, that has some really good.
Or just talking about him.
No, they was championing him because, like, obviously he represents us, and like it was in good discourse. It was in good faith. It was good discussion, man. They were talking about economics. They were talking about, they were talking about how many passports what's the percentage of Black men traveling? I think it's like 6% getting their passports, and then they was talking about what's the average salary of a Black man in America, and how many of us are getting out there traveling and just breaking down myths, breaking down barriers, and they're talking about red pill isn't mainstream yet. Is it's just like it's just veil that's like you can see through it. It's like a scrim, but you don't really know how thick it is. You know what I mean? Like, is red pill really mainstream, or is it just like a niche? Is it like a subculture? So there's some really good discussion. And they were talking about finances and like the black man. So,
Yeah, Dylan, why do you think, or maybe even T-Bow, any of you guys can answer this? What do you think is the barrier, or what do you think is why do you think black men are hesitant to get out there and travel? Like, why do you think that's like
It's that
such
narrative, man. It's what we consume. Um, I think as a black culture, we do a better job of consuming other people's content as well. So just because somebody doesn't look like you doesn't mean you can't consume their content, because you learn a lot from people who don't look like you.
Mhm.
And so we have this, because I look at the older generation. I look at the stuff they consume and the stuff they say, like when I tell them that I'm going to a certain place. Oh, why would you do that? It's this. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? It's because of the radio stations they're listening to, the movies they watch, the TV shows. All of that's just brainwashing them to think that the rest of the world's bad, which blows my mind, because then they complain about the U.S., but then they also say everywhere else is bad. But that's a whole other story for me to go into. But so that's just the key, is what we're consuming. We need to consume. Like when I learned about finances and how to do certain things, I didn't learn it from people who look like me, because I knew these other people had generations of knowledge that was passed down by their great, like just knowledge that we don't have access to. And that's what we need to start doing, because guess what? The Chinese are very good at doing that. They're very good at like learning from other cultures and like building upon that and making it even better. So as blacks, we need to start doing that as well. Like consume everybody's content. So I think that is the key for us as a culture.
Okay.
And that's what pulls us back.
I totally agree, and I think what would be another great thing about having a podcast is like having people on there who specialize in these areas, and they can just talk about it and shine a light on it more, and like such as yourself in an intelligent way, and be eloquent in the speech.
Carbon, yes.
And
Go
like,
ahead, bro.
it'll be just nothing but positive and like more information out there, so people can just like sink their teeth into it and do what they may with it. But it's nothing but positive discourse, and apart from, I love to have the women on the podcast, but we have like philosophers, thinkers, economists. Like I would love to have, people come on the podcast and just, talk about it on a foreign, strategies. I think that'd be really eye opening. That'd be really great.
Yeah, I think you're right, man. It'd just be good to just hear different ideas, different perspectives, hear people's past experiences, and just learn from that, grow from that. I agree.
Right. Yeah, that's key. But yeah, to speak about what Carbon said about like just we gotta think outside the box. We let one way of thinking go too long. I mean, we not to get political, but if we gotta see, if nothing has changed in 60, 70 years, why are we still going to listen to these same people say that they care about us, say that they're looking out for our best interests, but when really it's done nothing but make us rely on them. And at the end of the day, anytime you rely on somebody, that's when you pretty much give up. Like, for example, just look at the situation, the pandemic we just went through. If you look at the places that had like these extreme lockdowns versus the places that had more lenient lockdowns, the places that have more strict lockdowns offer a lot of government programs. They offer free healthcare. They'll offer a lot of free things. But with free comes control.
That's a fact.
And that's something we need to really understand, that if people are offering you something, why are they offering you something? You shouldn't want people to offer you anything. You should say, "No, what, son, go out, figure it out yourself," because at the end of the day, that's going to set you up for success.
True.
Relying on the government, relying on like that holds you back. Simple as that. That's holding the Black community back.
Yeah.
As we rely.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. So
That's a good comparison.
that's but I can rant on that for days.
Yeah.
I won't do that.
Absolutely.
I won't do that here. I won't do that here. It's not political strategies.
You feel me?
Strategies.
Just those strategies at the end of everything.
Yeah, right.
And, hey, Mr. Goldbar, you're right, bro. Yeah, people like it's crazy. Like dudes will spend $300 on a pair of shoes, but won't spend $100 on the passport, or won't spend the $250 on the flight or $300 for a whole new experience or whatever. Trust me, like Miami's cool, but there's a lot of other cool places in the world. I trust this is coming from experience, So yeah, Mr. Goldbar, you're right, bro.
Yeah, that's what it is. And it's all about what we consume, right? It's the music we listen to, but I mean that's what they teach us, is to buy a nice car, do that. I mean, yeah.
Exactly.
So it's yeah, man. But that's why we need more of us out there traveling and exposing people. That it's, trust me, the life of traveling is much better than the car. I mean, just think how much money we spend on traveling. We could all drive bad whips. I mean, you spend $1,000 in a day in Miami. It's almost a Lamborghini car note a month, bro. I mean,
Look, I'm down here with no car, getting all the action.
Exactly. You
don't even got a bicycle.
Exactly. I ain't got a bus ticket.
Man, don't got a bus ticket. We get popping on foot in sandals.
Exactly. Passing by wheelbarrows.
For real, on the wheelbarrows. I'm gonna send you the video. Crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I'm living much better than cats.
I'm telling you.
$100,000 cars in LA.
Hey, I'm gonna tell, like, honestly, bro. This is a point to where this, like, I have like friends or people I'm cool with that, like, if you don't even got a passport, like, we can't even be talking. Something like this, like, it's got to that point. It's like, bro, if you don't have a passport, dog, I don't even know if you and I can even conversate.
Exactly.
For real.
That's why when you said only 6% of Blacks have passports, I was like, no way, that's low. But I only associate with people who have passports, so that's why it feels like more have passports.
I think it's like in total, like as Americans, I think it's like around 40%, and then it's even lower for minorities. So
I know, which makes sense. But yeah, man, I wouldn't trade anything for it, man. I'll tell you that. Bad whip, bad house, bro. That stuff gets old in a week. I'm like, dang. I'm like, what's next? Like, literally, man. It kind of sucks. Like, I wish material things gave me more happiness for longer, because it's like, damn.
And it kind of holds you back too, because a lot of times, if you have those things like the super nice house or super nice car, then you can't afford to do anything else because you're constantly in payment mode your whole life, is paying off, and that's not really bringing back much value.
All you're doing is contributing to the system. That's all you're doing. Yeah, that's all you're doing. Yeah, man. So yeah, I think we're all doing it right, and you guys in the chat, you're here, so that means you guys are doing it right as well. We just got to get the cats on these other networks. Looking at the rap videos, we need to hit them.
So, hit that like, hit that subscribe, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So
man. We got any more good questions on here, or are we?
Nah, I think that's it.
I think that's it. But
I'm in Brazil. Just to answer his question, I'm in Brazil.
How long you been there for now?
Bro, I got here Easter Sunday.
But
I got here. I got here
remember
April,
like the first week. Remember the first week you were kind of like, man. Remember you were like you
and
were
then
kind
now
of
it's like, shoot. Honestly, bro, I may stay till December. Honestly,
so what? Colombia or Brazil? We've asked you this before.
I mean, look, outside of the female, because I just have a certain preference and look like Afro-Colombian or whatever. But outside of that, bro, Brazil killing Colombia, and it's not even close.
Not even close.
It's not even close.
Not in the same conversation, man.
Not even in the same conversation, bro. And I didn't know Brazil has 26 states. I didn't even know that. So, and I've only been to 2 of them. So,
yeah, bro, are you gonna come back, man? We gonna see.
Hey, next year we're gonna figure it out.
That's gonna happen to Delane too. I'm gonna lose. Both of y'all are gonna be stuck in Brazil, man.
No, I'm gonna bounce around a little bit because I still want to hit Argentina. I still want to maybe hit Chile and swing back to Peru. But like, yeah, I'm doing the South America travel till at least November of next year. That's my personal goal. And then 2023, Europe and Asia.
I'm very interested to see what you think of Argentina.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'm
interested.
I got you. We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, that's my place. Oh man, but for sure. But so you like Afro-Colombians better than Afro-Brazil?
Because like here's the thing about Brazil, right? It's like it is so racially diverse. Like I see girls, I'm like, oh, you look like you just seem like like a white girl I grew up with or would have seen in the States. And then you got the tan ones, you got the black ones, like my skin tone, your skin tone, etc. And so but I feel like in Brazil, I feel like in Colombia, like they have like the tan with the long straight hair, or like they have like the tan, but you could tell they kind of have like maybe like a dark skinned dad or a dark skinned parent or whatever. So like kind of like the Afro hair. And I feel like I don't see that as much here as I did in Colombia.
Huh. Okay. Delay taking notes. He wanna.
Where are the Afro-Colombian girls at? Where are they?
Okay, I feel like when I think of Afro-Colombia, I think of maybe like a shade, maybe like a T-Bob shade or a shade in between you two. But they have like that, they have like that, poofy hair and stuff like that. I feel like I've seen that more in Colombia than I have here.
Huh. Okay.
And I'm in the African country. I'm in the African part of Brazil right now, in Salvador. I've just seen a lot of different faces.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually really like Afro Latin girls in Colombia.
Yeah. So
that's kind of my weakness.
Who you telling, bro?
I know you were kind of like your voice was stuttering when you said that. You're like, it's like you about to tear up.
Man.
He was like, oh, I love it.
Man.
We know.
We know. Hey, look, we're gonna have a one-on-one conversation about Colombia.
Oh man, yeah, man, you about to be in heaven. I already know it. Mm-hmm. I already know it. If I love it, I can't imagine what you.
Yo, if I go to Brazil and I see only a few bad Brazilian Afro, I'm a man.
It's just gonna be different. Like I just think the look is different. Like in my opinion, from my experience, I just feel like the look is different compared to what I saw like in Medellin or Cartagena or even Bogota. I'm just saying like the look is different as compared to what I've seen in Rio and other places.
How was Bogota?
I mean, like in what sense?
Just like, would you live there?
Oh no, it's cold. Like I went from Cartagena to like wearing a jacket in Bogota. Like nah, like Medellin was more lit. Cartagena's more lit. I wouldn't live in Bogota. Nah, heck no.
Did you go to Sao Paulo yet?
In Brazil?
Yeah.
I want to. I think I want to go there in a few weeks.
Yeah,
like,
wait. Yeah.
It's been raining. I've been checking the temperature. It's been like 50 degrees, 60 degrees, pouring rain all day. I'm like, man, I don't know if I want to leave like paradise and go there right now, but I'm gonna check it out though.
Yeah, because I think they're a little more. They were a little more shut down than Rio.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. What's the situation like there now? Is it opening back up?
Outside of clubs, like nightclubs, like everything is working like pretty much in like full capacity. The beaches are popping, the kiosks are popping, like people are out in the streets, like so But yeah, just the nightclubs aren't really jumping.
Jumping. Okay, you can't hold Brazilians down for too long.
Heck no.
Oh, that's
See
you,
that,
bro.
right? And I'm sure I haven't seen that look that much here, but I saw that look more in Colombia.
This is Brazil.
That's Brazil. Oh wow. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like I don't see that look as often as I did in Brazil. Excuse me, as I did in Colombia. I saw that way more in Colombia than I have in Brazil.
Damn, I might be going to the wrong place. I'm just kidding.
Nah, but come to South. If you want that African culture, come here to Salvador.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to Salvador. I'm gonna have to go to Salvador.
Hey, to that Google count, I don't know how to answer that question yet, bro. Like, I feel like I haven't. I don't know. Then again, like, it's my personal preference, so it's kind of hard to gauge. But now, the girls out here in Brazil, they look good, man. And like, you know what's so dope? They're so active out here too. Like, they're always running, working out. Like,
Yeah,
bro, like,
I love about here.
it's crazy active, bro. Like, they playing like foot volley, like it's crazy.
Abs. They be having abs too. I'd be like,
Bro,
bro, wait till you see the abs they be having out there. The women.
I grew up like
I be putting my shirt on, like, all right, let me hide my thing.
I'm telling you, bro, it's like 9:30 p.m. and they're running drills in the sand.
Yes.
Like they're not playing the game.
Oh, you're right. Because when I was seeing that, like one girl in Playa from Rio, she would wake up early in the morning. Like, I'm waking up in her bed. I'm like, where is she? Yo, she's working out in the living room, 6 a.m. in the morning, clockwork. I'm like,
they right out here. So all my guys in the chat, if you got that dad bod, fix that. You go.
Oh yeah, don't go out to Brazil.
Don't embarrass yourself.
yeah,
I gotta go out to Brazil with no dad bod.
I got a good 5. I got 4 or 6 weeks. I'll be good.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Got my big workout. I'm actually walking up time, bro.
I'm telling you.
That's a fact.
Yeah, Afro Latins.
Yeah, bro. Dude.
And yo, you might have to pry me away from Rio. Pry me.
Hey, bro. Hey, come down here, bro, man. Just go ahead and just book the flight, my guy. Let's get it, bro.
Come on, bro. Just
No, it's happening. I gotta re-up. I just gotta re-up. That's all.
Okay.
I gotta re-up.
This
happened.
This happened. In August.
Where we at?
July. No, what are we? No, we're June still, I guess. Late June.
June 26th.
I'm thinking, I think I'll be down there in August if I don't end up nice. I'm trying to beat Delane there, man. That's it. I'm just playing.
You gonna try to beat me there? Hey,
I want you to.
Hey, I got the Afro Latin girls. You got the others. So.
Yeah, we got it. We got. Oh, bro, it's funny.
We got a super chat.
Lots of Carbon Snail. Shout out to the homie.
Carbon Snail again. He said, foreign strategies. The U.S. stats is 53% black men ages 19 to 50 are single without children or traveling. Our traveling numbers are about to explode once the economy crashes.
Oh, yeah, I think so as well. I think so as well.
50%. Yeah, and I heard that 51% of black men are single and working and doing well, you know. So a lot of those brothers are going to be, it's probably going to be a rise in passports and traveling too. So,
but I guess they got to be exposed to it, right? So like,
I mean, yeah, I mean, what I noticed is that when I was in Playa, there was a big population from people from Atlanta, Houston. A lot of brothers is out there, man, like more than ever before. Mm-hmm. Like I would walk down the street and I would see 12 brothers.
That's what's up.
And I'm like, damn, they out here. So once this COVID thing is definitely bringing more black men out to travel. So
that's what's
up. Always like, what's up to them? Always like, yo, what's going on? I'll be like, yo, I have my time. Now it's time for you to have your
you passing the baton, huh?
Yeah, you feel me?
Because I've been there when no brother was there, and I was just running amok.
How many years ago was that when you first
I
went?
was- The first time I went to Playa was 2 years ago, maybe even 2018.
That place has grown so quickly. That whole area
Mm-hmm.
in over a couple of years.
It was like heaven, man. It was like heaven. It was like what I imagined Rio to be, but better. So I'm just like, I'm scared, man. I'm kind of scared. But yeah, it was a great time. It was paradise, man.
Carbon, appreciate that, man. That's definitely what we're trying to do, man. For sure.
Yeah, we are definitely a part of that exposure. Like even with my travel channel, I exposed Playa. I added to that exposure because I kept doing videos on Playa because people kept subscribing to it. So it was kind of like it was a high supply, high demand. So it was every time I was out there, man, at least one person every day was like, "Yo, I seen you do a travel video on Playa."
Oh yeah, black women travel. Black women travel more than us for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Way more.
They travel. They
Oh,
travel way more than us.
Yeah, when I did those yacht parties.
I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Why did one night I was kicking with this one Brazilian girl, and she literally streamed your video, and we ordered some food, and she streamed your video. The one who I was telling you about who wants to come onto the chat.
Oh, okay.
We streamed like 2 of your videos, and we literally just like watching it, eating food. Like this is like at midnight on the
Damn.
Wait, the travel channel?
No, the foreign strategies when you was talking about the Mexican situation, and then another video. Like we actually sat there like on a Friday night, like ate food and like watched like foreign strategy.
Wait, who I did was yours or hers?
Look, I had sent her the page so she could kind of get familiar with it, right? And before she came onto the chat, and then she was like, "Oh, you know, there's a video I want to watch, but I want to watch it with you." I was like, "All right, cool." So we ordered some food, had some wine, and actually watched it, had some dialogue because talking about like American men, Brazilian women, and just different things like that. So now it's good content for real.
That's great, man.
Oh man, that's what's up.
Wish I could have a fly on the wall on that one.
Yeah, for sure. No. We all gonna have a conversation. It's gonna be dope when we all get together.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
we gotta get some women on here, get that perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna happen though, especially when we get to Rio.
It's gonna happen.
We gotta get a producer out there.
Me same says they following y'all.
Who?
Me same one says they following y'all. And you know what he means by they.
Oh. Hey. All good. Carbon Snell says you guys are the new black apostles spreading the word. That's funny. Yeah. Before we started this, I was actually looking for a host for my travel channel, and I was looking at T-Bob's channel, and he already had foreign strategies already. So when I saw him, his cadence, his confidence, and like this is an organic thing we just brought together. We just had like the same views, and then like I met Walt through T-Bob, and it's like your vibe attracts your tribe. You know what I mean? So I already knew like I would get along with Walt, and like it's just synergy. You know what I mean? Like you meet somebody that's cool, they're gonna introduce you to somebody that's cool. So we all think alike. The 6-degree separation, we all think alike, and we all share the same views, and that's the way it is, So yeah. But I think what you want to do, T-Bob? You want to keep it going or?
Was that the last question? Well, if that's the last question, we can wrap it up. But I appreciate you guys for watching, man.
We gotta get some women on the platform before we do the actual podcast. I think that'd be cool. I'm gonna try to do my best behind the scenes and make that happen on the next one.
Yeah, I'm gonna give. Well, I can talk about this after.
Yeah, get Costa Rica.
Yeah. I'm gonna prep her for next time.
Yeah,
should definitely be a good ad, and then hopefully nobody falls asleep next time. But okay, literally sleep, bro. Just
what time is it out there, bro?
It's 2 in the morning.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm still on Texas time, so
Yeah, you want to take us out, man? You want to take us to church? You want to close it out for us?
yeah. Go ahead, Walt. He got it. Trick and strategies got it.
All right, y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe and like for Foreign Strategies. Make sure you follow the homies T, Bob, and Delane, and definitely hit me on the gram too. Again, I'm reporting to you live from Salvador, Brazil. And y'all stay safe. Hey, get your passports, get that updated, and just be good out there, man. I hope to see y'all sometime in our travels.
I'm gonna add on to that. I'm gonna do some marketing too. Make sure you check out the patreon.com/foreign strategies. We're going to be opening up an Instagram page so that way we can market these new podcasts with the girls on the panel. And then we're going to be opening up a TikTok this weekend. And I think that's it. Make sure you like the video. That's it.
And yeah, once again, really appreciate y'all.
Sure,
respect to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be safe out there, bro.
Y'all all be safe. Y'all take care. Peace.
Peace.